Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're talking all about cold weather skin saviors that are going to save your skin this winter. I know winter is almost over with spring right around the corner in March, but for some reason I always find that it's around this time of year that where I live it gets really cold. Well, I live in Texas, so it doesn't get that cold. But I know for my skin, it gets really dry in the winter time, and so I wanted to share some of my absolute favorite products that really bring my skin back to life, make it glowy, make it radiant, make it hydrated and supple. So my favorite hydrating cleansers are nothing new. It's the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser, and then of course the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. Both of these are really wonderful, really beautiful, kind of conditioning, moisturizing, hydrating type of cleansers, and so you can't go wrong with either of these. I do have a discount link with Glossier, and if you want to get some money off, I'll leave that link in the info box down below. But you really can't go wrong with either of these cleansers, to be honest. But if you're gonna buy one, I suggest buying this one to support Leah Yu because she is just an absolute angel here on YouTube, and I think you should support her business. As far as sunscreens go, my two absolute favorite hydrating sunscreens are obviously the Josie Maran SPF 47 and then the CoStar Wax Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. The only difference between these two is that the Josie Maran one is a bit more dewy and hydrating. A little bit greasy, if you will, but I personally don't mind it, especially when my skin is super dry and the weather is very dry outside. I don't mind the greasy feeling at all. In fact, I welcome it because it's just bringing so much hydration, moisturization to my skin. This has only inorganic sunblocks like titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, so if you have extremely sensitive skin, this is going to be the better option for you because sometimes organic filters can kind of cause sensitivity in some people's skin, myself included. But the CoStar Wax Aloe Soothing Sun Cream does contain, I think it contains both inorganic and organic sunscreen filters. I have had absolutely no irritation whatsoever with the CoStar Wax Aloe Soothing Sun Cream, and so I would highly recommend this one. I find that this one is a little bit less greasy than the Josie Maran product, and it's also a lot less expensive. And then I wanted to also mention the Beach Shield from Crave Beauty because this one is kind of the happy medium. If you have oily skin but you find that your skin is getting a little bit dried up by the weather, maybe give this one a go because it's not quite as hydrating as the two I just talked about, but it does have some moisturizing effect to it. It's not like a super matte sunscreen, but this one's really beautifully formulated. I'm actually almost out of it, I think. I need to buy another one. In terms of moisturizing at night, oh boy, we have a lot to get through. So obviously you want to have a really good emollient hydrating moisturizer, and so the two that I wanted to mention are both from Paulos Choice. This is the Skin Recovery Hydrating Treatment Mask. So this one's going to be extremely thick, extremely emollient. It's going to be almost a little bit occlusive on the skin. And then the Paulos Choice Replenishing Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid and Peptides. This is my go-to daily, nightly moisturizer that I use every single night, and I really truly love this one. If you struggle with like extremely dry, flaky skin, I think these are gonna be your best friend. If you have like extremely dry skin, I would try the mask first just because this one is a lot thicker and very creamy and very hydrating. But if you kind of are struggling with dry skin like a little bit, then maybe go for the moisturizer instead. I went to go grab it. So we love a good oil serum, and my favorite oil serum is definitely the VIS Viva Retinol and Frankincense Restorative Oil Serum. I am still stuck on this. It is so beautiful and hydrating and moisturizing. It just gives your skin the extra plumpness and just like a drink of oil, if you will. This really helps me with hyperpigmentation, which I think is really nice because not only is it so moisturizing because it's like in an oil serum, but it also helps with hyperpigmentation. So this is a really great one. And if you're looking for something a little bit lighter, the Cior's Time is Running Out mist is just as good as everyone is raving about. It is so beautiful. It comes out in a beautiful fine mist that smells like roses or citrus to me. I just spray it all over my skin after I finish with my moisturizer as kind of like a layer of oil on top, and it just seals in the hydration really beautifully. Another overnight sleeping mask that I really love for when my skin is super dry and needs like a drink of water is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I have been stuck on this since the summer when I bought it in Thailand, and I am still absolutely loving it in the winter time. It's just so lovely to apply to the skin. It truly does feel like a cold, tall glass of water to your skin. I definitely love layering this with my other moisturizers just to make sure that my skin is really nicely replenished and hydrated. So I'm not gonna lie, I get dry patches, and I'm sure a lot of you do too, and something that really helps my dry patches is using an AHA, but not any AHA because some AHAs can be a bit drying on the skin. The Crave Beauty AHA, however, which is called the Hallelujah, which is just so cute, is really wonderful because it contains a number of other ingredients to help replenish and hydrate the skin in addition to being an AHA. So it's not a one note product. It has multiple ingredients that really help to restore the skin. So the way that I apply this is just on a cotton pad on my clean and bare skin. I'll swipe it over my dry patches and swipe it over anywhere that needs a little bit of life brought back to it, and then I go with my moisturizer on top. It really works wonderfully to exfoliate away the dryness and leave behind kind of like shiny, bright new skin cells. However, when I am dealing with those dry patches and they're just not going away, the thing that works wonders is the Worker Bee Rescue Putty. This stuff is incredible. It is literally like straight up a putty. It's squishy. You can squish it around on your skin. You can smooth it over your skin. What I find is that during the daytime is when I use this the most, because it's a putty, it'll stay put underneath of makeup. So what I find is that if I have a dry patch that's really clinging to any makeup I have, like for example, I get really bad dry patches around my mouth. If I have dry patches there and my concealer is really clinging to those dry patches, what I do first is that I apply a really tiny layer of this Worker Bee Rescue Putty on top. I just smooth it over it, and then I pat my concealer in on top, and it just works wonders. What's great about this is that it just contains beeswax, raw honey, and organic olive oil, which is awesome if you care about clean beauty and something like that. It's very pure, clean, fresh ingredients. And so I absolutely love this stuff. And then additionally from Worker Bee, man, we are going through these. And then additionally from Worker Bee, what I love to use is their honey face wash. I actually use it as a mask because it doesn't have any surfactants in it. There's no reason why I can't leave it on for longer than intended. It's just raw honey and a bunch of moisturizing oils, and it just feels so beautiful on the skin. I keep saying the word beautiful, but like honestly, all of these products are so beautiful. Like they just do so many good things for my skin. So what's great about this is that the raw honey acts as multiple things in your skincare routine. So raw honey is a fantastic ingredient. I may or may not be formulating something with honey in it. But anyway, honey is a fantastic ingredient because it's a humectant, so it draws moisture to the skin, it hydrates the skin. It's also antibacterial, so it's really great for acne. It has soothing properties, anti-inflammatory properties. Honey is just one of those ingredients that just can do no wrong. It's ideal for all skin types, and so regardless of what your skin type is, the Worker Bee face wash is for you. They sell an oily skin version and a dry skin version, so depending on your skin type, you can pick the one that's best for you. But I absolutely love using this. This just really does wonders to my skin when my skin is feeling super dry. So those are all of the products that I had to talk about. I know it was a lot. I will link every single product that I talked about down in the info box down below. If I missed anything and I'm like, oh no, that product was really good and I didn't talk about it, I will link that also in the info box down below. Hopefully with warmer weather ahead of us, we can ditch all these products and opt for something a little bit more lighter on the skin. But for now, I know that I personally am going to stick to these heavier, more moisturizing, hydrating products to really help soothe my skin and prevent dryness. I would love to see you back here on my channel for even more chemistry-based skincare videos. So if you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up so I know that you liked it. Please subscribe so you can come back to my channel and enjoy even more of the videos like this. But yeah, I think that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching and spending this time with me. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!